means a lot to me. Really? You did it again, you asshole? I'ma murder you now. At least I know who the call. Maybe. Maybe I have enough time. Get back here. Yes! We made it! Holy crap! I really don't want to deal with you, Toon or Dark Link. Fantastic. I think we go with the weirdest one, which I think is hanging out alone in the closet. Yeah, sorry, Noel. We can't hang out. We're too busy hanging out alone in the closet. Even for this game. Oh, thank you for the heart emoji thing. That was a very well-timed spring, I'm not gonna lie, but fuck you, man. You know what? I need... Cool, it fell in the water and died. Beautiful. Ha ha ha. They don't even know I'm here. Suckers. Boom! That guy fell in the water. That was great. That was too funny. Somebody exclamation mark clip this, please, when this character dies by the cheese. If you wouldn't mind, that'd be great. There we go. Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Need to go back up the hill. Stupid thing. Okay, I guess I don't need to go back up the hill. Fine then. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ha 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 ha! That was close. That was so close. That would suck even more. Thunderblight just shows up out of nowhere. Electrocutes the water. Yay! I did it! Woohoo! I did it! Rupees. These people are just trying to extort a child, is what they're doing. I don't agree with that at all. The jerks.
Yeah, that doesn't sound very good, Radis. You you
out of
probably
bounds
should
we
go to
go.
bed. But welcome in, everybody. Hope you're all doing well. Welcome to an late evening stream. I don't normally do these, but I hope to start getting back into these in the near future. Specifically, more so when I can stream a little bit earlier than this, because this is pretty late for me. Yo, Black redeeming the first. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, I got something. Oh, where is it? There it is. Big booty Latina. What the fuck, Penguin? Big booty Latina. Oh, that's funny. I can't believe that there's somebody out there on Twitch called Big Booty Latina. She's always lurking doing big booty things. Gross. That is disgusting. Yo! DZ gifting a tier 1 sub to Radis. Oh, I'm in bed. I'm just not sleeping. Nice. Yo, Shovel, how's it going? It has been forever. Holy shit. Fucking finally, this thing lets me type. Yo, Black coming in with a tier 1 sub. My god. And we have a hype train. Holy shit. I don't know how long it's been since we've had a hype train on this channel. Oh my god. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for the birthday subs. Absolutely crazy. You people are nuts. I trained that hype. Let's go. In the 69 biddies from Penguin. Thank you. That is some magical numbers right there. Wait, I opened Twitch in the background and got gifted a sub. Yes, you got gifted a sub. Thank you, batch. I've been meaning to catch one of your streams for months, but you're always streaming when I'm not home. Yeah, that's fair, Shovel. That's very fair. The good news is that I do plan in the very, very, very near future here, I do plan on doing more evening streams, preferably if I could start like an hour ago would be better. So we'll see what happens there. Thank you.
Why don't you just go fuck yourself? Don't care anymore.
Jesus. Oh my god. But I'm glad to have you here, Shovel. It's been God knows how long it's been. It's been forever. So, but yeah, I do plan on doing evening streams in the very near future right now. You're at season 6, episode 11. My god. How it's been like years since I last talked to you. It has been a very long time, Shovel. Absolutely. Very, very long time. Oh, no worries, my friend. You know, funny thing, right, is that I had posted in my Discord Rose with the Ganondorf. There you go. Takes up half the screen. Takes up half the frickin' screen. Luckily, I still have Sunday evening to brute force myself back into reasonable sleeping hours. I just need to follow through with it. You can do it, Radis. I believe in you. Yo, and Black coming in with a 15 stream streak. Let's go. Hell yeah. Especially considering it's like stupid late at night for you. Thank you, everybody, so much for the subs, the bits. You people are crazy. Thank you so much. But you're going to be flying to Ireland on Monday. Oh, that is awesome. I would love to go visit Ireland. There are a lot of places over in Europe that I would love to go visit. I'd love to go visit Ireland, Scotland, England, Germany, fucking the Netherlands. I would love to go visit all of those places. Absolutely. That'd be amazing. Gonna be there for a week. Jeez. Or almost a week, from Monday to Friday. But yeah, so before we had the Ganondorf dancing, I had posted in my Discord a little while back that my schedule was going to be much more consistent now, because it has been for the last like 3 to 4 weeks, where my job has been pretty consistent, that I know, okay, on Mondays and on Saturdays I have my days off, and on Thursdays I work in the evening so I can do a stream early in the morning on Thursdays. So I had this whole thing planned out, right? And of course, March break is coming up soon. So at the beginning of March is going to be March break here in Canada. I think it's for the province that I live in. And then the next following week is March break for another province connected to mine. So of course, hold on, I'm gonna redeem that for you. Hold on. Just gotta find it. We've got so many things. Hold on. There it is.
Who said that? Which one of y'all dead motherfuckers just said that shit? Was it you, String Bean? You skinny ass looking motherfucker?
Oh no, he's gotten old. Damn. You right. Also, Ilias, welcome in. Thank you so much for the birthday wish. I appreciate it. Technically, tomorrow is my birthday, but I have to work tomorrow, so I'm not going to be able to do any streaming at all, which sucks. Maybe I'll be able to do a small stream tomorrow night around the same time. Maybe. Because I'm off on Monday. So maybe. Maybe. So we'll see what happens. But if I can, then I will probably stream sometime around this time tomorrow night. Maybe. For me, it's already tomorrow. Well, yeah, because you're like 5 hours ahead of me. But yeah, so I pretty much knew what my schedule was going to be. Have a good lurk, Black. Get some sleep. And all that stuff. Because, like I said, I would have Monday off. I would work in the evenings on Thursdays. I'd have Saturday off. So I could kind of figure some things out. Plan some things. Yo, Rose is on a 40 stream streak. Let's go. But yeah, then I got my schedule for the week, for the first week of March. And it completely threw the consistency thing straight out the window. It just threw it out the window. So March break, the first week of March, I will be off Sunday. I still have to work my evening shift on Thursday, so I'll still be able to do a stream Thursday morning. I think I might be able to do a stream on that Sunday, that first day of March, maybe. And then I'm off Friday. Weird. Alright, whatever. I feel like just as soon as things start to get consistent, that's when there's a wrench thrown into it and it's like, nope. You thought, but you were wrong. But yeah, so that's kind of how things have been going. But yes, Shovel, I will be doing more evening streams, preferably starting like an hour ago instead. We'll see what happens. But that is the plan, is on my days off at least, I will do a full day stream like I normally would. Except for Saturdays. If I'm off on Saturdays are a little weird because usually my wife works on Saturdays, and so I have our kid, so I can't stream with my kid. I don't want her to be on stream or anything like that. So usually I'd have to wait for her to go to bed, which is why it took me so long to stream, because I was waiting for her to go to bed. But during the actual week, I should be able to do more evening streams here and there. So that'll be the plan, starting at around hopefully 6:30 Eastern time, and going for a couple of hours. I'll figure out all the details and I'll post it in the schedule section of my Discord, so that way everybody knows. I know that Discord is going through a lot of changes and a lot of other crap. So I know there are plenty of people who are like, oh no, screw Discord, never going to use it again, I already uninstalled it, blah 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 kind of thing. But based off of everything that Discord's doing, even if you don't give them your information, which, by the way, nobody should ever give them any information at all, the Discord channel should still be fine. There's nothing there that's like adult rated or anything like that, so I don't think Discord's gonna do anything to my channel. So I'm not too worried about it. So yeah, I should still be able to post my schedule and stuff like that in the Discord. So I will be doing that soon, and that way there, anybody who's part of the Discord, you'll be able to see it and check it out and all that stuff. So, but yeah, I wouldn't worry too much about that. I know, DZ, you just got back from Japan. I saw your pictures on TikTok earlier today. It looked like it was such a fun time. I'm so jealous I wasn't able to be there. But we can talk a little bit more about that after. But for tonight, at least for the next little while, because we've got about maybe another hour and a half, something like that. So this isn't a very long stream by any means. Probably one of the shortest streams I've ever done, period. Normally I don't do such short streams, but we are going to be doing a short one for today because my wife should be getting off of work in about an hour, give or take. And then I have 2 dogs upstairs, and so if I'm not upstairs to hold my dogs before she gets home, they're gonna bark and wake up my kid. So, fun. Bruh, I just took the trash out, and the minute I got to the trash can, this car slowed down and turned around. I ran back inside so fast. That's ridiculous, Rose. Holy. But yeah, so unfortunately, it's going to be a very short stream. But we're going to make the most of it. We're going to do the most of what we can do. So, one game that I have played before on this channel, a little bit here and there, is known as Banjo and Kazooie: The Jiggies of Time, which is a mod of Banjo and Kazooie, where it's Banjo and Kazooie in the world of Ocarina of Time. So, a bunch of places from Ocarina of Time, Banjo and Kazooie are traveling around it and all this other stuff. It's a fantastic mod. If you like games like Banjo and Kazooie, it's fantastic. You should definitely play it if you can. We are going to be using the Banjo and Kazooie recompiled version because, of course, somebody recompiled this game to work natively on PC. So the game's going to look a little different, other than, you know, it being in a different place altogether. But I think we should be okay. I think it's going to be fine. At least it should be, hopefully. We're going to be running this at like 60 frames per second, super smooth animations, the whole 9 yards. It's going to be crazy. I'm so scared, dude. That was not cool. I got to go back out again. Why do you have to go back out again? Why not just stay inside and lock your doors and not go outside for the rest of the evening? I know I wouldn't. That reminds me. Seriously, that's scary as hell. Hide your keys, hide your hide your kids, hide your wife. But that reminds me of a story. It was something that happened to me a few years ago, many years ago. I want to say about like 5 years ago, and I don't know why I'm remembering this now, but it just kind of made me remember that when my parents were living here, there was a car that drove down the road, because the house that I'm living in now was my parents' house. They wanted to move into their own house, and so we bought this house from them. And this house is on a main road, so all the cars go down this road. It is the main road, right? There was one night, it was in the middle of the night, pitch black outside, couldn't see nothing, that this car started slowly going up the road, passing houses. Stopped at this house, then moved up and stopped at the neighbor's house beside us. Four guys got out of their car and just started walking up and down between my neighbor's house and our house. They didn't go into the yards. They didn't go into the driveways. They were just walking down the sides of the road. Now, granted, this road does not have any sidewalks. Nothing like that. But they were just casually walking down the road in the middle of the night. Four dudes dressed up in dark clothes. You couldn't tell what they looked like, except for whenever they would pass by one of the street lights. And my dad had this old BB gun. So it was a little gun. Well, not a little gun. It looked like a rifle, but it shot little pellets, little BB pellets. So it wouldn't kill you. But if you got hit by it, it pinched like a sucker. It hurt like hell. But it wouldn't kill you. And so my dad literally went out with this rifle BB gun. Again, shoots little tiny pellets, but it looks like an actual rifle, right? He goes out, barely wearing clothes. He's just got like shorts on, t-shirt, whatever. And it was probably the middle of fall, so it was getting cold at night, right? And my dad turns on the lights, just fucking bolts it out the door with the BB gun, pointing at these guys, telling them to get lost. They got back in their car and sped off so fast. It was so crazy. I don't know why I just thought of that, but it was nuts. Yo, I have one of those. Let's go, Shovel. There's more trash. I'm bringing my machete this time. Yes, I have a machete. Leave me alone. Hey, you got to use what you got to use. Plain and simple. You use a machete. My dad used a BB gun that looked like a rifle. He didn't shoot them. I have two of them, actually. Double the protection. There you go. That's all you need. Lucky. See, I don't have machetes. I just have swords. I have swords over there. So I would just bring one of those out. Okay, we're good. Trash is out. I'm back inside. Let's go. I don't think... Yeah, Shovel, you haven't been here in a very long time. I have swords. I'll show you the swords that I have. Hold on. Because these are what I would use if I had to go outside. They're not sharp or anything, but no bad guy would know that. Right? I wouldn't know. So this one here is the Geralt of Rivia silver sword. So, from the games. And it is actually shiny. It is metal. It's not sharp by any means. It's very thick. It is a display sword only. But, you pull this out, nobody's gonna fucking know. Nobody's gonna know that this is not sharp. They're just gonna see shiny metal blade and think, oh no, this dude's got a sword. So this is my two-handed Geralt of Rivia Witcher silver sword. And then I have two one-handed swords back here. So this sword is the Hylian Royal Sword from Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. Has the emblem on it. And yeah, it's just a one-handed sword. It's not very heavy, but as you can see, it looks pretty cool. And then this is also the hilt as well. This is made out of metal. So is this. This is metal. It is cold to the touch. And then finally, the other sword I have is the sword of Altair from Assassin's Creed. So, specifically Assassin's Creed 1 and 2, I believe this sword is available in the game. So, yeah, this is also another one-handed sword. With the hilt as well. And as you can see, it is the sword from Assassin's Creed. So, dual win. I don't know when I have the chance to duel somebody. So I'm gonna watch the stream on YouTube on my phone and on Twitch on my tablet, and the tablet is logged into the Wi-Fi, but the phone using 5G data, and usually Twitch has less delay. That is true. Twitch normally does have less delay. That is true. But right now the phone on YouTube has less delay because the Wi-Fi is so slow compared to the 5G data. Ah, gotcha. I will fuck you up. Probably. Yeah, bro, it's been so long that I had time to graduate high school. Dude, that is insane. So cool, I need one. Bro, I'm jelly. Damn, yeah, I will. Yeah, because you're fucking German. German people will fuck me up any day. Pause. Damn, Shovel, you already graduated high school and everything. My goodness. Time flies. It still blows my mind. Not just because I'm German. It blows my mind that I've been doing this for 5 years. Streaming for 5 years. That's insane. You graduated last year too. Fuck me, dude. What the hell? It's also just because I'm better with a sword than you, probably. I don't know what they teach German people in Germany. German schools and shit. So yeah, I'd probably get completely destroyed. Not only that, but these are also show swords. They are for display purposes only. They are not sharp. They cannot cut anything. Okay, they are not battle-ready swords. I know, bro. I remember your early streams. Man, there are so many people who used to stream years ago. And I'm so sad that they don't stream anymore. Like Snoopy. Snoopy doesn't stream anymore. I grew up playing with sticks like swords. Also, mine is also not sharp. Yeah, you'd still kick my ass anyway. There's so many people who, over these last 5 years, people who I've followed, who don't stream anymore. Absolutely insane. But I am still here. Also, thank you for the lurk. I know, bro. I haven't talked to any of them in so long. Dude, same. Back when I started this journey, well, yeah, you still stream Rose. But back in the beginnings there were so many people who I followed who don't stream anymore. Like, there was a streamer, Super Jump, Teus Flips. I had a bunch of other people who I followed. Snoopy was one of them. Oh God, who else was there? Fuck, there were so many people. Rainbow. Who else? Freaking God, there were so many. MB for just like dropping off the face of the earth for like forever. Didn't Super Jump stream not too long ago? Good question. I don't know. Oh yeah, Boats and Hose was another one who used to stream. He doesn't stream anymore. Icy Wind streams from time to time. He doesn't stream too often, but he streams from time to time. I thought so. I got a notification. Oh, maybe. Yeah, he just came back. Let me see. Let's see here. Super Jump. When was the last time he streamed? He streamed 5 days ago. Okay, so he's been consistently streaming again, from what it seems like. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No one has heard from Teus. I'm sure Fedorable Will has heard from Teus. That's what I'm assuming. I'm guessing. Because those three, Super Jump, Teus, and Fedorable, were like the tight-knit three. I asked, he said it's been over a year. Oh, snap. Yeah, Teus was doing like really, really well on Twitch, and then I guess something happened. I don't know what, and then he just kind of dropped off the face of Twitch, which I mean that happens. I've known people that's happened to before. The guy who made the what is it here? I have the sound alert. Hold on. Pretty sure I still have it. I pretty sure I have it. Yeah, this one. Masturbating. This was a sound alert that an old streamer friend of mine made for sound alerts years ago. He made this sound alert, and then probably about 2 weeks later, he just decided to quit streaming because he was a super small Twitch streamer, content creator. He thought, I'm pretty sure, like, he thought he was gonna make it big and stuff. Actually, I've known a couple of other small streamers who thought the same thing, that, oh, once I become an affiliate on Twitch, I'm gonna start making a lot of money. I'm gonna be able to do this as a full-time job kind of thing, which is never the case. And then when that didn't happen, they started getting disappointed. Their streams started to become less and less because they felt like, what was the point? They had this super high expectation, and then they kind of got brought back to reality, coming to the realization that it wasn't going to happen the way they thought it would. And then they gave up. They said, I've got a life. I thought I was going to be able to do something with this, with Twitch, with streaming, with whatever. I thought when I became an affiliate, I was going to be able to make lots of money, make this a full-time job kind of thing. Like, that was their mindset. And then they got humbled real fast by life. And essentially, they just got upset about it. They got depressed about it. And then they're like, nah, I'm done. And I know that feeling very well because that's what I did back in 2015. Because this channel's been around since 2015, but I've only been actively using it for the last 5 years. But I did the same thing when I started. I thought the exact same thing. I'm like, oh yeah, once I hit affiliate, I'm going to be able to make this a full-time job. I'm going to get paid. People are going to subscribe to the channel all the time. We're going to have all this whatever. I'm going to be able to do it as a full-time job. And then I got humbled real fucking fast and went through the whole thing of like, oh, now I'm depressed because I'm not making money because I had my expectations up to here and now they're down to here kind of thing. And I'm not getting many views. I'm getting like maybe 1 to 2 viewers if I'm lucky kind of thing. So like, what's even the point? Like, all those things went through my head all the time. They're probably within the first year to year and a half, maybe even into the second year of me actually doing this, there were many times where I thought, you know what, I'm just going to hang it up. I'm done. But then I decided I was just going to keep pushing through it and keep going anyway. And here we are 5 years later now, with a sizable following on Twitch, gaining subscribers on YouTube, gaining viewership on clips and YouTube shorts and a whole bunch of things. Like, it's insane where this channel has gotten to in the last 5 years. It's insane. I was going to play game, but given that the time that it is, I just kind of feel like chatting with you guys. Really. I just feel like chatting. because honestly, like, I'm having more fun just catching up with everybody because my God, it's been forever.
Clean, clean, clean. Man, you capping. Ooh, clean, 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 clean. Ooh, you capping. Drip, splash, water, drip, splash, splash, drip, water, splash, splash, drip, water.
So, update on the raccoons. What's been going on with raccoons? I'm sorry. What? What's been going on with raccoons? I don't remember this. I don't remember you ever making mention of raccoons. You've never told me this, Rose, about the raccoons in your attic. Or if you did, I don't remember at all. You didn't tell me. Yeah, I've been in your server since March 2022. That's crazy. That is crazy, Shovel. Holy shit. I'm pretty sure you didn't. You're saying that you're pretty sure you did, but I don't think so, Rose. I don't remember you ever telling me about raccoons. I was making jokes about the raccoon mafia. You did not tell me anything about this. But go on. I'm listening. I can hear you. Well, I had raccoons in my attic, tried everything to get rid of them, finally called a trapper, cost almost $1,500. 5 raccoons and a possum were taken out. Bruh. That's ridiculous. What were the raccoons and the possums doing? Were they like just chilling in your attic? They're like, yeah, bruh, this is the place to be. Like, is that what happened? Because that's crazy if that's what happened. I don't know how I'd feel about that, but hey, to each their own, right? That is insane. Okay, now that you've gotten me caught up on this, what exactly has been going on with the raccoon mafia? There we go. Apparently, when they find a den, raccoons call their friends to come live with them, so they were just partying in my attic. To not lose my ish over it, my friend and I have been naming them. You know what? I can understand that. I understand that all too well, especially where I'm living now, because I still live within the city limits of my city, but I'm also a like 2-minute drive to the countryside, so I'm just in the city limits. And so because I'm just in the city limits, there's a lot of open backyard, a lot of open yard where I live. Last year there was a possum and a porcupine. And shortly after my wife and I moved here, which was about 4 months ago, something like that, there were 2 raccoons that came into our patio, our back patio, trying to look for garbage. Didn't find any, and then they left. There have also been multiple squirrel sightings here, trying to store nuts and stuff like that in the weirdest spots. Pretty sure an animal, probably a squirrel of some kind, tried to make its nest inside of my wife's SUV, like where the engine and all that shit is, like where all the moving components are. Yeah, it climbed up from underneath and started building a nest around the engine. So that was something. So I know all about little rodents getting into places where they shouldn't. Yeah, there was a porcupine. There have also been rabbits, wild rabbits, that have gone into my backyard. There have been wild deer that have been in my backyard on multiple occasions. There have been skunks that have dug holes in my backyard before. What else? No, that's about it. Yeah, that'd be about it. My father even bought actual like cages to trap raccoons and stuff. Yo, Soul Mace, welcome in. How you doing, Mace? Oh, hark, let the birthday bells ring. It's the birthday boy. Thank you, thank you. Here you go again. Kang, what? That's crazy. It is crazy. Bro, y'all get the cute fluffy ones. I just got snakes and scorpions. Not that snakes aren't cool. And kangaroo mice. Bruh. I ain't ignoring your messages, Rose. What are you talking about? You're crazy. You're crazy if you think I'm ignoring your messages. I ain't. Not intentionally. There you go. There you go. My goodness. Thank you. Very, yes. My gosh. Yeah. Yeah, that also reminds me of another story. This happened last summer, before my wife and I moved here. So my parents were still living here at the time. Oh, I missed what you named them. I saw it. I just didn't read it out loud. Tom Nook, Timmy, Tommy, Big Tony, and Little Reggie. Not Tom, Tim, and Timmy and Tommy. Oh no. Not them. Timmy and Tommy did nothing wrong. Tom Nook, now Tom Nook, he can go fuck right off. But not Timmy and Tommy, man. They're innocent. We all know that man runs the Raccoon Mafia. True. They are masking. I don't know. I think Tommy has like a stuttering problem. Don't remind me of the Isabella Fannin lore. Ew. I sent you a pic of how they got in. Okay, I got to see this. But yeah, this reminded me of a story of Tommy. Timmy! They ripped off the roof vent. What? That's insane. That is insane. Those are crafty little suckers. That's nuts. I would not trust that. Not even close. Yep, apparently they can do that in seconds, and it's a common way for them to get in. That's ridiculous. That's so crazy. That is crazy. My goodness. But yeah, going to what I was talking about. So last year, in the summer, yeah, it was in the summer. Yeah, it was last summer. There was a porcupine that was coming around in the afternoons, early afternoons, trying to dig up stuff around the patio, trying to find things to eat or whatever. I don't know if anybody's seen what a porcupine is up close, but porcupines are really big animals, like really big. They're about the size of a football, just slightly wider, but roughly around the size of a football. Actually, no. Probably about the size of a football and a half. So much so that if you were able to carry one of these animals, you would have to carry it with both hands. Or put it under your arm like a football. Okay? But obviously you don't want to because they're porcupines. They have sharp, pointy needles that they can literally shoot out of their body towards you. Yeah, they're small dog size. They're the size of a small dog. Except they have super sharp pointy bits all around them, and they can shoot those at you. And then once those needles get stuck in you, they are very difficult to get out. So there was one that was just chilling pretty much every single night. And yeah, they're barbed needles. So once they get in, good luck pulling that sucker out. It's gonna hurt real bad. And you know, that's a problem. So my father called up somebody who could maybe trap it. They wanted too much. He said, nah, screw that. I'm gonna do it myself. So he literally, one afternoon, when the porcupine was chilling in the yard, right? Just chilling. Wasn't other than digging holes in the yard, which was messing up the yard. Other than that, it wasn't doing much else. But unfortunately, this was that porcupine's last day on this planet Earth, and it didn't know it. So my father went into his garage and took out a metal baseball bat. Yeah, he took a metal baseball bat. Like one of those metal baseball bats that's hollow on the inside. So like if you hit it against something really hard, it would like dent the bat kind of thing. It was one of those kind of metal baseball bats. And he went over to the porcupine and just home run that sucker. Oh, yeah. I didn't see him do it. Okay, I didn't see him do it, but I know he did it. Then all I seen was him go from his garage with the baseball bat over to where the porcupine was, which was off on the side. You couldn't see it, but it was there. And then a few seconds later, my father comes back with the baseball bat, puts it back in his garage, goes in and grabs a snow shovel, and so takes that shovel, picks up the porcupine in the shovel, goes across the street, because across the street from this house is just woods and a big old ditch. So much so that if a car went off into the ditch, you would need a tow truck to pull it out of said ditch. That's how deep it is. So he took the shovel, shoveled the porcupine into it, went across the street, and dumped it into the ditch. So that's what he did. That it's just what he did. And then every once in a while you would look out the window. Bruh, right? Oh, the thing didn't see it coming. It didn't see it coming. It just heard the tunk sound of the bat. That was about it. And then every so often, as you were passing by the house, you knew exactly where in the ditch it was, because every once in a while you would see a couple of crows flying around and picking up who knows what from the ditch. You knew what they were picking up in the ditch. So crows would come by every once in a while and just pick whatever they wanted and then flew off. So you never know. Oh yeah, there's also coyotes that also like to roam in and around this area. So probably at some point in the middle of the night during that point in time, coyotes probably got at it too. I don't know. But they don't come by very often. You don't hear them howl very often. They're usually very far away into the woods. So not usually anything you ever really need to worry about over here. But you can hear them howling every once in a blue moon. Did I see the fireplace picture? What fireplace picture? So to answer your question, no, I did not see the fireplace picture. What are you talking about? What fireplace picture are you talking about? I don't know what you mean. What fireplace picture? What the hell did you have to do to your fireplace? What the hell? Why do you have it bungee corded shut? So me and my brother were outside, middle of the night, middle of the desert. So there are coyotes, right? Oh no. What's happening here, Shovel? The raccoons tried to infiltrate my fireplace. Oh, that's why. And we're laughing, watching Insta Reels, and we hear coyotes in the distance, minding our own business. Damn. Also, incoming for anybody on Twitch who is not subscribed to the channel, there will be ads playing in about 40 seconds. So they tried to get into your fireplace, so you had to shut it and bungee cord it shut. See, what I would have done in that instance, Rose, is I would have gotten some logs, right? And I would have set the thing on fire. And one freaking comes up probably 2 feet from us and starts laughing, growling. And we turn around and we don't see it. Oh no, Shovel. That's horrifying. They should make that into a horror game. That's what they need to do. That would be great for a horror game. You're chilling out in the desert, middle of the night. Not super far from civilization. Like, you can see the lights of a city. But, like, you're still in the desert. You're just, like, you see the city way off into the distance. And all of a sudden, as you're making your way to the city, you hear, like, the laughs of coyotes. And every once in a while, you see, like, the beady eyes darting past or something. Maybe once in a while, you see one pass by. As you're walking towards the city, trying to get back to the lights of the city eventually. Well, whatever. But still. And, like, you'll just see one walking up to your character, like, maniacally laughing. And then immediately after, it just disappears and you don't know where it went. Wouldn't that be something? All right. Question. What is y'all's favorite ice cream? My favorite ice cream would probably be cookie dough. Cookie dough is one of my favorites. Yo, Sir Whale, welcome in. How you doing? Thank you for the birthday wish. I appreciate that. Cookie Monster. Cookie Monster's pretty good. Truly terrifying. That would be truly terrifying, Shovel. Cookie dough is valid. It is. It is pretty valid. Ooh, cookie dough is good. I like plain chocolate though, because I'm basic. Hey. Nobody's gonna get on your case for being basic. Ads? Yeah, ads. Some people are gonna be hit with ads. I don't know how many people, but some people are gonna get hit with ads. So about them unicorns. What about unicorns? I like many flavors of ice cream, but among my favorite are cookies, stracciatella. What the hell is that? Vanilla and caramel. Vanilla and caramel. That is a very good combination for the sweets. And apple and lemon for the fruity / refreshing flavor. Apple and lemon ice cream. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I forget that not everyone has the blockers like I do. What blockers do you use for blocking that? Cause I need to figure that out. That'd be nice. I'm just saying. I have them, but they don't work anymore. Fair. I actually started using a new browser recently for my computer because I was using Google Chrome like the basic person I am. Pi Adblock and Ghostery Adblocker. I will have to look those up. That's basically it. I'm going to take a picture of that so that way there I remember what to look for. But yeah, I used to use Google Chrome because, you know, I'm basic like that. I also really like white chocolate, but the only place that sold it that I knew of closed down 2 years ago and was a 10-hour drive away and in another country. Damn. Just to get some white chocolate ice cream. That's crazy. That is insane. But, although white chocolate is delicious. I like white chocolate. I also kind of like regular chocolate flavor, but I usually prefer the other flavors. That's fair. I've tried, but I just can't get into chocolate ice cream. I don't mind chocolate ice cream. I really don't. But it's got to be like with something else. I can't just have chocolate ice cream. It needs to be with something else. I'm free. Welcome back, Shovel. Ooh, I also like wedding cake ice cream. I can't say that I've ever had wedding cake ice cream. Currently at my local Dairy Queen, which is just down the road from me, they have a Blizzard of the Month, which is red velvet cake Blizzard ice cream. It is delicious. No, actually, that was in an Italian town that I have been to for summer vacation many times. That's crazy. That is crazy. Yeah, sorry, Shovel, that you got hit with ads. And when there, I had the ice cream. All seriousness, I for real love Neapolitan, and my favorite is banana Neapolitan. Really? That's crazy. It's okay, cons of being poor. Oh, believe me, Shovel, that hits harder more than you'd know. Oh, that one's good. Nice. But yeah, I used there's a banana Neapolitan. Apparently there is. And I'd be tempted to try it. I mean, I like the taste of banana medicine. I like those banana, what are they? They're kind of like banana marshmallow candies. People know what I'm talking about when I say that. They look like little bananas. But I think they're a type of marshmallow. Not really a marshmallow because they're not chewy like one. But like, I don't know. You guys know what I mean. The banana candy one. Yeah, that one. You can make a Neapolitan from honestly any trio of ice creams as long as the 3 flavors work. That's fair. That's fair. Like, you know, vanilla, strawberry, chocolate. You could probably have what? Like, I don't know what other 3 flavors work. I'm too basic. I'm a basic bitch. I don't know what works. I don't know anymore. Beats the hell out of me. What works and what don't work, I don't know. Because you kind of asked, whatever that one is an Italian ice cream flavor, which is just milk ice cream with chocolate in many forms, but I usually see it as flakes mixed into the ice cream. Oh, I've had something like that before. I mean, not like legit Italian ice cream, but I've had something like that before. Yo, Benjamin McKinney, welcome in. Thank you for the birthday cake emoji over on YouTube. I appreciate that. Chocolate banana works, banana vanilla cream works, and creamy chocolate works, and all three work together. That makes a lot of sense, in all honesty. That really does. Like, one of my favorite snacks, legit, like, if I were not streaming right now, I would probably be upstairs in my kitchen. I would grab a banana. I would also grab a tub of Nutella and a spoon, and I would scoop up the Nutella and put it on my banana. Banana, chocolate, beautiful combination. So I can understand that very well. Oh, thank you for all the love over on YouTube. And thank you for the likes for the stream over on YouTube. Appreciate it. Real, right? So I'm not the only person who would take a banana, take some Nutella, and just like scoop Nutella onto a banana and eat it. My mother got me into that a long time ago. And like, I don't hate bananas, but I can't eat a banana by itself. It needs to be with like Nutella. And then afterwards, because of all the chocolate of the Nutella that you've now consumed, then after when you're done, you need a nice tall cold glass of white milk, because it helps break down that over chocolate sensation. Maybe I'm just the weird one. I don't know. I mean, I'm a weird guy anyway, so. I used to do Nutella and peanut butter crackers. See, I can't have peanut butter because I'm allergic to it, so I can't have peanut butter crackers. But hey, I kid you not, mint jam exists. That sounds horrifying. I'd like to have a mint Oreo, and peanut butter Oreo trio. That would be interesting. All Oreo. Hell, I'd do it. The easiest way, though, to have like every flavor of Oreo ice cream that you could ever want is just buy yourself like 3 plain tubs of vanilla ice cream. Buy yourself like 3 different flavors of Oreos and crush up all the Oreos and mix it into the ice creams. Did I know this? I thought you knew this. I think most people knew this. So I have this really good snack, really messy though. You quarter a banana and add honey or peanut butter and then air fry it. Oh. That does sound really good, Shovel. You're not. That sounds really good. Dang, I'm a terrible friend. You're fine. You're fine, Rose. And then have double Neapolitan ice cream, aka 6 flavors. Could you imagine going to your local grocery store and buying a tub of ice cream that had 6 flavors in it? I can't imagine what that would be like. Okay. So here's a question, because we're getting on to the double Neapolitan ice cream. Okay. So obviously regular Neapolitan ice cream is vanilla, strawberry, and chocolate. Everybody knows this. Whatever. Now, hear me out. Let me ask. Damn, now I want some ice cream. Me too, Radis. You're not wrong. Okay. Now, if the tub of ice cream, let's say it was this double Neapolitan 6 flavor one. Here's the thing that I got to ask. Okay. Because I'm pretty sure I know the answer, and it's a really stupid question, but I'm going to ask it anyway. Right? So, this is kind of like the lasagna thing, where like if you had a lasagna and you had another lasagna and you put it on top of each other, would it still be one lasagna kind of thing? So here's my question, okay? If you had the 3 flavors of Neapolitan, vanilla, strawberry, and chocolate, right? And in that same tub, instead of it being like one strip of vanilla, one strip of strawberry, one strip of chocolate, okay? Okay. What if the other 3 flavors were also vanilla, strawberry, and chocolate, but flipped? So inverted. So you'd have strip of vanilla followed by a strip of chocolate. In the center, you would have like strip of strawberry followed by strip of vanilla. And then the last one, you'd have strip of chocolate followed by strip of strawberry. Would that still be considered all the same? Or would it technically count? See, yes, technically it's extended, but it's inverted. So one is vanilla, strawberry, chocolate, and the other one is inverted. So that way the vanillas aren't together, the strawberries aren't together, the chocolate isn't together. Would they count as 6 separate flavors? Too bad it's 3 a.m. for me and everything is closed. Damn. You should probably go to bed, Radis. To be brutally honest, if it's 3 a.m, you should be going to bed. That's called a marketing scam. Yeah, exactly. So what makes the Neapolitan a Neapolitan is the 3 strips. So it still technically has the 3 strips, but they're not connected together. The vanilla's not with the vanilla, the strawberry's not with the strawberry, the chocolate's not with the chocolate. So would it still count as 6 different flavors? No, they would not. See, I'm in that same boat of like, no, they would not, but still. Could you imagine though? Yes, it's still the 3 flavors. I think it'd be a great marketing scam. I think it could work. I could be one of those bigwig CEOs sitting in an office all day being like, yeah, we're going to market this as 6 different flavors, but it's all the same. Could you imagine? Be like, oh yeah, it's 6 separate flavors. And technically it is 6 separate flavors. They're just all the same flavor. That would be so scummy. Oh, that would be so scummy. It'd be really funny, but that'd be funny. Okay, so now I gotta ask, because we were talking a little bit about that. But you can call it the Neapolitan reverse, like Uno reverse, but ice cream. You could take it one step further and make the 3 other ones different flavors, but they look like vanilla, chocolate, and strawberry. Then folks will think they bought Neapolitan, but it's actually 6 flavors. Oh, now you're just really messing with people at this point. Like caramel, raspberry, and dark chocolate. Bruh. You could totally get away with that. That'd be amazing. Oh, I could just see the backlash. I would rage. That'd be so funny. All right. Now here's another question, okay? Here's the next question, right? So if you have a donut, right? If you have a donut and you stack another donut on top of that, you would say you have 2 donuts, right? Like, I'm pretty sure we would all agree universally on that if you had a donut and then you stacked another donut on top, you have 2 donuts. Well, kinda. No, that's a town nut. 2 nut. Bruh. I've never heard of a town nut. Can't say I've ever heard that before. 2 nut. Tower donut. Yo, Just Krish, welcome in. Hey, happy birthday from a stranger and love from India. Thank you so much. I appreciate the birthday wishes coming all the way from India. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Appreciate you. Appreciate you stopping by. I'll be right back. I'm going to get food. This is making me hungry. Lisa, what are you doing? What are you doing? It's a smash nut because you smash them together and eat them. Bruh. There we go. Goodness. One of my dogs decided to come say hi. I don't know where the other one is. But one of them decided to come say hi. Oh my goodness, the baby. Yeah. So this is Misa. She's a little Yorkie. 100% purebred Yorkie. And she is the biggest kisser you will ever meet. She will lick anything that you put in front of her. Even if it's poisonous, she'd still lick it at least once. No. You're thinking of my other dog. This one just yaps. Whole grain bread or white? Well, clearly whole grain, because, I mean, look at her dark color. No, hold on. Got a phone call. Give me a second. Sorry about that, everybody. Maple and cream filled Long John, but also seriously one of my favorites. Y'all, I love maple donuts. Also, I'm Canadian, so of course I like maple. Anything. Let's be real. Oh, okay, I was like, bro, she got a powerful voice if yes. No, this little thing, she yaps. She doesn't bark, she yaps. She's a tiny little dog. Like, look at the size of her head. Her head is smaller than my hand. Her brain is like the size of a peanut. Yeah, I know, right? This is what she does. Anytime anybody picks her up, she just licks your arm like mad. For no good reason. This is what she does. I'm serious. You could, like, put poison in front of her and she'd lick it at least once. She has no trust issues whatsoever. Like, none. She fully trusts anything and everything that somebody puts in front of her. Could be a complete stranger. She would trust it. And this is all she does. All the time. As soon as you pick her up, she just licks you. Thank you for coming to visit. Here you go. Got dog slobber now all over my arm. I kind of want to pick her up now. She only weighs like 7 pounds. She's a very tiny dog. I want to hold her forever. We could have gotten her trained to be one of those kinds of dogs that like can go into hospitals to make other people feel better. We didn't, but she could have absolutely have been one of those kind of dogs where like people are sick or like dying in a hospital kind of thing, and you just bring the dog around to the hospital rooms. Rockounder joke for you. But yeah, for me, I like maple donuts. I like Long John donuts. Those are good. I like cinnamon twist donuts. So it's twisted long donut with like cinnamon and sugar on it. Boston cream donuts. Love Boston cream donuts. What else? What are your thoughts on mac and cheese, though? Have a great rest of your birthday stream. I think I'll actually try sleeping now. Have a good night, Radis. Get yourself some sleep. Hopefully you get some sleep. Get some sleep. Super late in the morning for you. Go get some sleep. Boston cream is goat, not gonna lie. Yeah. It depends on the mac and cheese, okay? I'm gonna be a real stickler for this, right? It really depends on the mac and cheese. Because if we're talking about like the mac and cheese in a box, maybe, I guess it's fine. Or those Kraft mac and cheese in a little cup, hell no. But like if you're actually making it like from scratch, making your own cheese sauce, cooking pasta, like actual legitimate pasta, and like mixing the cheese sauce in with like a bunch of different cheeses and making it super thick and creamy, absolutely fantastic. 10 out of 10 would highly recommend to anybody. Like, make it from scratch. If you have the ability to make macaroni and cheese from scratch, do it from scratch. Now, if you can't make it from scratch, then the mac and cheese in a box is fine. It's fine. But the mac and cheese in the little cups there, hell no. Most foods that you make from scratch taste way better than anything that you would buy at a grocery store. You got to doctor up the box stuff, but also I still eat mac and cheese with hot dogs because I'm a child. Hey, mac and cheese with hot dog pieces, can't go wrong with that. You take your hot dogs, you cut them up into pieces, you throw them in a frying pan, and you pan fry them. And then you add the pan-fried little hot dog pieces into your mac and cheese. Add a little pepper on top. Throw in a little bit of, like, Parmesan, if you have it. I get real fancy with that shit. And then you mix it up. Ugh. That is true. I really want that now. My friend better hurry up or I'm going to eat without her. Pepperonis. Pepperonis are really good too on mac and cheese because then it kind of tastes like a mac and cheese pizza. Pepperoni anything is really good. Not for me. If I were to get Yo, Tatunka, welcome in. How you doing? Thank you so much for the redeem. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. All right. But yeah, like if it's like the sliced pepperonis that you would put on a pizza, maybe not so much, but if it's like the pepperoni sticks, yes. Because then you could also cut up the pepperoni sticks as well and do all that kind of stuff. Hey, hey, hey. It's Fat Albert. How you doing, Tatunka? Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you here. How you doing? No, it's from a show called Fat Albert. Because that's what he did too. He'd be like, hey, 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 it's Fat Albert. This is a super old show. My favorite is brown sugar maple breakfast sausage. That sounds amazing. Now you got me singing the theme song. You're going to make me summon all the black people. Now I'm OBCD. Oh my God. Sorry for getting the song stuck in your head, Rose. Sorry, not sorry. God. That movie is still one of my all-time favorites. It was a good movie. The Fat Albert movie, that was a good movie. Absolutely a good movie. Fantastic movie. As much as I would love, the car scene gets me every time. Oh yeah, the car scene. That was a good one. As much as I would love to be able to continue streaming and to continue this stream and to keep chatting, because honestly, this is just honestly a really nice, fun time just chatting with all of you. And I know it has not been a very long stream. We've only been streaming for about an hour and a half. All right, I'm back. I got pizza. What kind of pizza? Does it have pineapple on it? Think this through very carefully, Shovel. Does the pizza have pineapple on it? Before we end, I need to know, Shovel. See, that's the problem, Rose, is that pineapple does not go on pizza, but that'll be a discussion for the next stream. It's all good, mate. I can't wait for you to return. I always have a great time in your chats. Oh, thank you guys. Always goes on. Okay, I actually like pineapple pizza, but I don't have any. Okay, we will have this whole conversation next time. This is going to be like the next topic we talk about next time I stream, which should be on Monday, because I am off on Monday. So I will be streaming most of the day on Monday for anybody who can pop by and say hi and all that. But that's going to be the topic for next time, because I'm going to argue the pants off of all of you that pineapple does not belong on pizza. But that'll be next time. At least we have a topic for the next stream conversation. I'll try and make it. No worries, Shovel, if you can't. Don't worry about that, my friend. I'm going to see about the next couple of days, see if there's any days that I could do some more evening streams, because I want to get back into that. I want to get back into evening streams. So I'm going to look into my schedule. I'm going to see what days I could maybe make into evening streams. Kiwi on pizza. That's a new one. That's a new one. I don't know about that one, Tatunka. I don't know. Fruit on pizza just doesn't go together at all, if you ask me. Like, no. But, yeah, I'll let you guys know in the Discord under my schedule tab section of my Discord. I'll keep you guys updated. Tomato is on pizza. Yes, technically, and yes, tomato is a fruit. I know people are going to argue that it's a vegetable, but no, it's not. It is a fruit. So, yes, technically, yeah. Okay, yeah. That one kind of got me right there, because, yeah, tomato is technically a fruit in every possible way. Science, am I right? Okay, bananas on pizza. Now you're just going crazy here, Rose. Now you're just like taking reality and you're trying to bend it to your will and then throw it out the window. That's essentially what you're doing. Cookie pizza, on the other hand, yes, cookie pizza is just a giant ass cookie. I absolutely agree. Cookie pizza, fantastic. Anyway, I should probably end the stream because my wife is going to be coming home in the next few minutes, and I have to make sure that I have the dogs so that way they don't bark like crazy and wake my kid up. So I will see you all Monday. I will be streaming most of the day Monday. And like I said, I'm going to look into this week here coming. I'm going to see what days I can do evening streams, and then I'll let you guys know in the Discord. Anyway, we are going to end YouTube here. So to everybody who was watching on YouTube, thank you for the views. Thank you for the likes. I appreciate it. Like I said, I'll be back on Monday, and I hope to see you all then with maybe some Banjo and Kazooie, the Jiggies of Time, trying to 100% the game like I was originally going to today. But obviously that didn't happen. But I will catch you all next time. All right, and over.